Hi, welcome to Creative Cooking in a Messy Kitchen. It's been a while. We're making a sauce today to go with various meat options. I mean, it's good for steak, it's good for chicken, it's good for fish. So what we're gonna do is go over the ingredients a little bit. We're gonna start with melting a little butter. We got some fresh mushrooms, some onions, a little bit of garlic. You can use fresh garlic or chopped garlic. We got a little bit of blueberry brandy. And what we're going to do is we're going to come over here to the pan and we're going to start melting a little bit of butter. And when you're dealing with real butter, you want to melt it slowly. Keep your flame low, your temperature a little low. Otherwise you're going to burn the butter and leave a charred taste and everything. While this is melting, we'll get the things together. We want you to check out our fine sponsors. Today we're sponsored by Vito's Pizza and Vito's Pizza and Subs. Fast, hot, fresh, guaranteed. See you right real soon.
Thank you for choosing Vito's.
Vito's Pizza and Subs. Fast, hot, fresh, guaranteed.
Okay, welcome back. Looks like our butter's getting warm here. What we're going to do next is start with our onions. They take a little longer to cook than anything else. Stir it up nicely. A little bit of salt in there. A little bit of pepper. We'll go and throw a little bit of garlic in there with the onions. While we're doing this, I'm thinking, you know, what kind of sauce, or what kind of main entree do we want to put this sauce on? And I'm sitting here thinking, remember that grilling episode we did? What did we did some steak, I think, maybe some fish. I don't remember. Let's take a minute to think about, reflect on that episode. With our steak, finished product, cooked low and slow, perfect medium, and ready to eat. Oh man, is it so good. Yeah, that was a pretty tasty episode. I remember that now. Yeah, I think those steaks would be just perfect to put this sauce on. Maybe a little of that salmon or some fish or something too. We're going to go ahead, our onions are translucent. We're going to go ahead and add our mushrooms in. And mushrooms are going to shrink up quite a bit as they cook, so you want to, if they like mushrooms, you need to make sure to put a lot more mushrooms in than you think you're going to use. We're going to let those mushrooms cook down just a little bit before we add the other ingredients. But right now, here's a word from our sponsor, Great Value. It's a great value, so why not? Hi, this is Chef Jeff, and this is Creative Cooking in a Messy Kitchen. Here we go. We have our roasted vegetables, our potatoes, and our baked chicken. And as you can see, it looks delicious and
Feel the sizzle! Feel the sizzle! At Vito's Pizza and Subs.
trying to caramelize the mushrooms and onions a little bit here.
Have you felt the sizzle yet?
Not quite. We'll feel the sizzle when we take it in our mouth.
Oh. That's not for a while. Tell me when you feel the sizzle.
Just keep it moving, otherwise it'll burn, especially that garlic. Alright, now we're going to add the brandy. Now, if you're using a high alcohol content brandy, you might want to take it off the flame first, or at least reduce it. But we're using a lower, very low alcohol content brandy. We're going to use a blueberry brandy here. So add that in. Always keep a little for the chef. Yeah, that's good stuff. So we're going to turn the heat up, and we're going to bring this to a boil. Now I was thinking, what kind of sides do I want with my dish tonight? Well, we're grilling steak, and we talked about our grilling episode. I think we had an episode where we grilled some corn on the cob. That sounds like a good spring summer meal. Let's reflect on that for a minute. Our last grilling episode, our corn that we had soaking and we put on the grill is now ready to go. And you can see the nice corn, not too burnt. Corn showing through, looks good. We're going to take this inside, we're going to butter it up, we're going to put some salt on it, and we're going to eat it, and we're going to enjoy it, and we're going to thank God that He made corn. God bless. Good day. Good eats. Well, we're back from that. Our sauce is boiling here. I'm going to take some beef base. Give us a little rich flavor. Maybe about a teaspoon of beef base here. Let this reduce a little. Of course, reducing means, just like it sounds, we're reducing the amount of liquid in the pan and bringing it to a thicker sauce consistency. As you can see, those onions and mushrooms really shrunk down. So if you're feeding more than maybe 3 or 4 people, you want to at least double what we did. Just keep some throwaway plastic spoons on hand so you can make sure you test, because you should always taste everything you're making. Just make sure where you're at and whether you need an adjustment or not. Boy, that's really good. I think it's right on. I don't think we need to add anything to it. Just need to reduce it down some more. while this reduces, let's go back and hear a word from one of our other sponsors. And when we come back, we'll be ready to plate this up on the main course. Here's a word from our sponsor, BGSU. It's all because of you that I'm here. BGSU 1998 alumni. Alright, welcome back. Here we are. We have our ribeye steak from our grilling episode and our corn from our other grilling episode, and we have our sauce here from this episode, and I'm just going to put a little bit of that sauce right over top of that steak. That. And doesn't that look delicious? Let's take a little sample of this here. Nice and tender, because remember what we talked about in that grilling episode? Low and slow, right? Melts in your mouth. Delicious. Another successful episode of Creative Cooking in a Message Kitchen. Goodbye, good day, and God bless.